Imagine it's the summer of 1518 in the city of Strasbourg, part of the Holy Roman Empire. The sun beats down on the cobblestone streets, and life is moving at its usual medieval pace. Suddenly, a woman, Frau Trophia, steps out into a narrow street and begins to dance. Not a joyful jig or a celebratory waltz, but a frantic, unceasing dance. There's no music, just the rhythmic, unsettling sound of her feet on the stone. She doesn't stop. For nearly a week, she dances alone, her body twisting and jerking against her will. Her neighbors watch, first with curiosity, then with growing unease. Soon, the unimaginable happens. Others join her. Within a week, a few dozen people are caught in this bizarre, silent trance, their bodies moving in a chaotic, desperate ballet. The city officials are baffled. They consult physicians who, lacking any modern understanding of medicine, declare the plague is caused by hot blood. Their prescription: more dancing. They believe the afflicted must dance the fever out of their systems. So, the authorities clear out guild halls, set up a stage in the grain market, and even hire musicians to accompany the dancers. They think they're helping, but they're creating a public spectacle of suffering. The scene becomes a living nightmare. Under the relentless summer sun, hundreds of people are now dancing. They dance until their feet are raw and bleeding, their clothes soaked with sweat. Their faces are a mask of agony and exhaustion, their eyes pleading for a release that never comes. Some cry out in pain, others just move silently, trapped within their own rebelling bodies. This isn't a party, it's a marathon of madness. People start to collapse. The constant, strenuous movement leads to heart attacks, strokes, and pure exhaustion. Reports from the time claim that up to 15 people a day are dying in the streets. Imagine the horror of watching your friend, your neighbor, your family member literally dance themselves to death and being powerless to stop it. The musicians play on, a grim soundtrack to a city in the grip of a terrifying mystery. By late August, the phenomenon seems to be spreading like a wildfire. At its peak, it's estimated that over 400 people are caught in this involuntary dance. The official response changes from forced dancing to forced penance. The remaining dancers are gathered up and taken to a shrine where they pray for absolution. Slowly, mysteriously, over the next few weeks, the dancing subsides. The last exhausted bodies finally fall still. But the question echoes through history. How could this happen? What drove hundreds of people to dance to their deaths? Historians and scientists have debated this for centuries. Was it a physical illness? Some suggest ergot poisoning, a fungus that grows on rye and can cause spasms and hallucinations. However, the symptoms don't perfectly align, and it's unlikely so many people would react in the exact same way. The most widely accepted theory today points to something called mass psychogenic illness, or mass hysteria. The people of Strasbourg in 1518 were living under extreme stress. They had faced famine, disease, and poverty. The theory goes that this immense psychological pressure, combined with local superstitious beliefs, created a perfect storm. Frau Trophia's initial dance may have acted as a trigger, sparking a kind of trance-like state that spread through the psychologically vulnerable population. Their minds, seeking an escape, forced their bodies into a devastating, uncontrollable release. It's a chilling reminder that the human mind, under duress, can be a place of unimaginable power and terror. Thanks for watching. If you found this piece of strange history as fascinating as I do, please like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the unexplained corners of our past.